Good evening, Professor Huang. This is Kolluru presenting my SPL 5 research. Tonight, I'm going to briefly talk about three types of malware: spyware, Trojan horses, and viruses. I've been fortunate enough not to run into any of these recently, and I hope to keep it that way. First, spyware. Like its name says, spyware monitors your movements on the internet, sending information back to a central computer that then targets you with advertising. It sounds okay, but the category has broadened to include programs you download to your computer that monitor your activities to the point that your computer slows down to a useless state. More importantly, your computer security is compromised. Further, the spyware itself becomes nearly impossible to remove since it is embedded into your computer's software. An example is Zango. It transmits information to advertisers about websites visited and alters HTTP requests for competing brands. Next is Trojan. The Trojan program is malware that masquerades as a legitimate program. The program may have a legitimate function, but it carries ulterior motives. Trojans can delete data, compromise security, relay spam, or even distribute pornography, which has obvious and severe repercussions regardless of your intent. Likewise, it can also infect your computer. Named after the famed wooden gift horse Greek soldiers used to invade the city of Troy, Trojans operate in a similar fashion. They are disguised as a legitimate or even beneficial program, and once the user enables them, they infect the computer. They are usually coded as a part of another program, and they are not self-replicating and can only be spread by user interaction, typically through email attachments or internet downloads. An example is a Bitfrost, a code that can infect operating systems from Microsoft Office 95 all the way to Office 2010. Lastly is a virus. Like its living counterpart, a computer virus infects your computer, taking control of some or even all of its functions. The virus destroys data, but looks for things like passwords, credit card numbers, or other sensitive data. This information is often sent to another computer. A virus can also use your computer to relay spam or even pornography, or to coordinate attacks against websites on the internet. A computer virus can automatically create and install a copy of itself on a computer's files, and like a virus in humans, it can spread from computer to computer. Viruses require a host program to exist, and they are initiated when the user opens or runs this host file. Typically, this type of malware is designed only to destroy a particular computer's files, and the extent of its damage can vary. Some viruses are simply annoying, while others can cause more serious damage that requires the attention of a virus removal professional. An example is the all-caps "I love you" virus. This was considered one of the worst in the world, and this virus would prevent your computer from being able to reboot. So to summarize, a virus is a computer program that attacks the computer system that can ease or modify files on your computer, and it can also completely shut down your computer. Trojans are a code hidden inside another program, and it can use the host to attack your programs. Spyware can capture all of your inputted information and activities. Thank you for listening to my SPL 5 research. Have a great night.